Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. की।
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna Rama Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Everybody together. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Everybody louder. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, louder, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Only you. Can you play alone? No. Huh? Later. Later. की हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to this wonderful program of Varaha. So you might have heard many times, especially I think the people from our generation, right? When we used to watch Mahabharata, so it always used to start with Eda Eda Hi Dharmasya Glane Bhavati Bharata Abhyuthanam Dharmasya Tadatmanam Sujamyam Paritranaya Sadhunam Dharma Vinashaya Cha Dushkatam Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So Lord Krishna appears in different forms, different point in time for different purposes. Today, we are so fortunate we also have one of the wonderful form of the Lord, Prabhu Sri Ramachandra Lakshman with Sita and Hanumanji. So in front of us, so it's really wonderful to have their darshan on this auspicious day. And then today we will hear more about Varaha Swami. Today is the appearance day of Lord Varaha Swami. That's another wonderful incarnation of the Lord in a very special form. And one of the reasons, I used to always wonder why the Lord has to take form of a boar. Normally, we consider the boar is the probably one of the lowest species considered in the animals. It is always associated with the filth and the dirt and the waste. And why the Lord has to do that? And we will learn from the in this lecture today, Lord is so merciful. For the Lord, everybody is equal. And when you say everybody, it's not just the humans, all the species are equal. And that's the wonderful, it's really very special pastime of the Lord. I would just like to recite one shloka from this pastime. It's from the third canto from Srimad Bhagavatam. Um, I think it's chapter 14 or and text 48. Yeah, and this is really at the end of the Varaha pastime. Okay, so it's part of the Falashruti, and I really like this shloka. य एवमेतां हरिमेधसो हरे कथां सुभद्रां कथनीयमालिनः शृण्वीत भक्त्या श्रवयेत ओषतीं जनार्दनो अस्याशु हृदि प्रसीदति. Translation: if one hears and describes in a devotional service attitude this auspicious narration of Lord Gaur, Varaswami, which is worthy of description, the Lord, who is within the heart of everyone, is very pleased. So if you want to make Krishna happy, if you want to make Lord happy, if you listen in a service attitude, in a devotional attitude, the pastimes of Lord Varaswami, it's enough. That's the glory of the appearance of Lord Varaha. And this we are going to hear from His Grace Sudama Prabhu. And His Grace Sudama Das, just a short introduction of Prabhuji who do not know about him. So, His Grace Sudama Das is a disciple of His Holiness Kadamba Kanana Swami, who is a disciple of Jayadvaita Swami, who is a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada. So he is directly connected to the Guru Shishya Parampara of Vaishnava, Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. And it's always said that we always hear different stories from the Bhagavatam or from different Vedic scriptures, and many times we wonder which one. Sometimes we hear something contradictory, or then we think which one should we really, which is really true, which one we should really follow. And that's where it makes sense that we hear this knowledge from authorized source. And what is the authorized source? That's something which has been transmitted generations after generations, yugas after yugas, through a guru disciplic succession, guru parampara. Yeah. And so it's really wonderful to have His Grace Udama Das here before us to present the pastimes of Lord Varaha Swami. So I would like to welcome Prabhuji with a loud chant of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So with this, I hand over the stage to you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. I use that one. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can I have Kartal? Not now. But you need mic, right? They need mic. No? Okay. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everyone. Namo this is one form of mantra meditation that we just did, where we are bringing our senses back to our own self. And you may know that this is, in fact, the beginning recitation of Srimad Bhagavatam. I was thinking maybe we'll spend a little more time so that we can get more and more absorbed in this. And yeah, from there we can take it forward. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. You can follow. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Everyone, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo 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 Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everybody. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramachandraya. Everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Ramachandraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everyone. Everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. the chair, I can quickly speak what we are doing here. Hare Krishna. So, maybe we can remove these things, keep them aside. So, what we are doing here is coming together. Maybe you can move that next. Satish Prabhu, move it aside. Yeah, you can move this aside. Yeah. So what we are doing here is, as you may have seen, there is a flyer which was describing the valorous glories of Varaha Dev. But what does it mean? Um, if you have carefully also seen the flyer, there is also this Sanskritic Utsav. We take this opportunity, firstly, to welcome you all. Firstly, thank you very much for coming and also taking part. I hope so far you have enjoyed. I don't know. How is it? How are the vibes? How is the mood? Hare Krishna, everyone with me? Or you already went in deep trance after the kirtans? So the kirtans in one way are the ways where we can get awakened, awakening from spiritual sleep. The spiritual sleep has been there for time immemorial. We have been going through that for many lifetimes, not if, uh, or maybe if, yeah, we are not in a great acceptance of that, but we can say, okay, at least in this life, we have been in that. Yeah, maybe I can just sit so that cameramen can settle. Okay. Hare Krishna. We are in this place where we have a lot of focus actually on me, not so I may not be able to see you, but it also is nice so that we can have the darshan of Shri Shri Sita Rama Lakshmana Hanumanji. They have been very special part of our life. It's been um, we have blessed the darshan and service of the deities. This Sri Ram Navami, these are very special deities that have come, and then we are able to offer some service. And now they are in Omkareshwar Prabhu Sambhika Mataji's home. They are, they are, they are taken care by hearing the Ramacharit Manas every day from the dear family. Um, I would like to thank Shweta Mataji first, yeah, because she was having this thought of Prabhuji, when can we do a home program? And usually, I mean, I can be very free. Usually, Sweta gives us the dates, which are very challenging. And those are like stars. No, no, come on, not stars, like a moon in a year. And it's very, I mean, it has been going on for quite some time that we want to do a program. And finally, it happened. She gave me 8th is the day. So nice. And she said, yes, okay. And then the question came, I have a small space, so what shall we do? Uh, then this is what we did. It's so that, I don't know who was there here in 2019. Maybe you can raise your hands. 2019, we did our first Sri Ram Navami celebration in the same hall. Uh, so, and that came to my mind because I know they live not far from here, and it's also their This is your living room, right? Whenever you want, this is where you can just. And then there is a Deepali Mataji also not far. And then we left everything in their hands. Okay, now you organize, you invite, and everything. But the idea here is that we all want to come together. And is there someone who have come for the first time here? You can raise your hands. Who has come for the first time for such a program? I would raise my hand because this is first time I am coming. Because every day is a different day, every day is a special. And today is an opportunity to discuss about the glories of Lord Varaha Dev. Today is also a very special day. It is, I don't know if this, who's taking care of this? Is it taken care properly? I think it's shooting my feet, no? I don't want to. Full body. You can take it a little far. Yeah. So tomorrow is a very special day, and for Vaishnavas we know that Ekadashi is also a very very special day, and today is Jaya Ekadashi. Hmm. It's very special. If one has interest, Krishna has said to Yudhishthir Maharaj the greatness of each and every Ekadashi. So it is not that a kind of crazy idea to just fasting in the today's world. We have heard so much intermittent fasting or whatnot, so many things. But I was having this wish or desire that how nice it would be that we can have a weekend katha of Lord Varaha Dev. Why? Because I am very selfish. Why? Because I am want to make best of my time. And how is by always remembering the Lord. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. Shravanam means to hear about the glories of the Lord. Kirtanam, to sing the glories of the Lord. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. When we hear, we cannot stop there. We want to glorify. We want to sing the Lord's glories loud, loud, and loud. I think kids are also singing loud. Maybe someone need to look into. I don't know, is this, it's quite risky to send them in this private room. Let's see. I think the kids are getting something to eat, so for some time they are managed. By the way, there are fruits and some drinks in the back. Feel free to take. Whoever know me, they know that I don't stop so quickly. So who have come just now, they are very lucky. No, we just started, so please welcome. So with all this little introduction, let's get into. Oh yeah, I missed the main introduction. Forgot to say. This is a Sanskritic Utsav. Utsav means festival. How do we make a festival in the most Sanskritic way? What is Sanskritic is cultural. Okay. We need more chairs. We have there more chairs. Yeah. I think we are very, very proud of our culture, Vedic culture, Sanatana culture. So if you see, the culture is actually not something we create, but it is something from which everything sprouts and flourishes. Just like from the root comes the plant, and from the plant comes the leaves, from the leaves come fruits and flowers. It is not that we say that I have an apple tree and I'm waiting for saying, hey, I have an apple tree and I'm giving you this fruit to eat and it is orange. But I say, no, doesn't matter. Yeah, because I am still in the same bagicha, in the same garden, where there is a, okay, kids can go on a tour. Huh? I don't know. What are they singing? Maybe what we could do is kids can go more in the back, and so that whoever others they can come little more forward. Then we will see how it goes. Yeah. So that whoever is finding it's disturbing, or I'm sorry, it's nothing against kids. I love kids. I have two kids. I myself am kid, so only big kid. But so please rearrange yourself so that yeah, we give our best possibility. Yeah. The kids can go more in the back. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where I was? Yeah, we are talking about Sanskritic Utsav. Utsav is celebration, festival, and Sanskritic means celebration based on culture. And of course, we ourselves can see how the culture has been changing, and we start accepting a new trend as our culture, isn't it? Sometimes we don't know what is real culture, and or we think, come on, for time, place, and circumstances, we can make this as our culture. Yeah, for example, yeah, we will see how the culture changes can happen when we go into the story anyway. So once we are taking from Srimad Bhagavatam a very nice narration by Sukadeva Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj. Most of us know that Srimad Bhagavatam was narrated to Parikshit Maharaj on some crisis. Anyone can say what is the crisis? What was the crisis?
His clock was ticking.
His clock was ticking. Okay. What about our clock? Why was it, yeah, that he only realized that it is ticking then 7 days? It was that he was cursed by a Brahmana boy. Huh? This Samika Rishi's son, he felt insulted that his father was mistreated, and that's why he simply cursed. May in 7 days this special bird come which can bite. This is a poisonous bird, and with that poisonous snake, right? This bird Takshak. Let the snake bite, and then usually when we have a death warrant, what are we doing? If we have a 14 days, what will we do? We plan 14 days world tour. If we have a 7 day, we do a, okay. May I climb on the top of that hill that never no one had gone, and then it will be history. In seventh day, on the seventh last moment. No, we kind of see that we all know that death is inevitable. But because we don't know when it is coming, we are little chilled, isn't it? We know what is chilling out is okay. If I have to sleep, I can sleep longer. If I have to eat, I eat longer. If I have to talk with all kind of things that I want, I can do, isn't it? I mean, I'm talking about me. So what happens in this is the time ticking business doesn't stop. Just imagine we have a very nice clock, and this clock, the battery is over. How nice is it? The time stopped. Will it stop like that? If the battery of this clock uh, is out, it doesn't mean that the time is stopping. The time is ticking. It's only that we are not realizing. We don't keep a track of the time, isn't it? And then it is 7 days, 70 days, 70 years, 70 lifetimes. Ah, okay, that's part. We don't realize that we are missing something. Coming to this life of Parikshit, because he's a great devotee, what he did is that he immediately took shelter of a very important process. What is the process? Shravanam Kirtanam. There is Shukadev Goswami is narrating the glories. Yeah, he is narrating the glories of the Lord and his devotees. And Parikshit Maharaj for 7 days and 7 nights without eating, without drinking. Of course, we supply drinks and fruits. But without that, of course, great personalities can do great things. Without interruption, he had so much taste for the katha that he was hearing, and then Shukadev Goswami was speaking. And that is has come in the form of Bhagavata Purana. You know, there are so many Puranas, prominent 18 Puranas. We can see this Bhagavat Puran is called Amala Purana. Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavat Puran is spotless. Why? Because it has come from the lips of Shukadeva Goswami. What is so great about Shukadeva Goswami is that he is completely realized. There is no tinge of any influence of mode of passion, goodness, or ignorance. It's very hard for one to be completely aloof of all this worldly business. And Parikshit Maharaj, who is none other than the parrot of Srimati Radharani, who else can narrate the glories of the Lord? So it was a very nice narration that so many sages have come gathered to hear the narration of this wonderful deeds of the Lord and his devotees. But just Sukadeva Goswami, did he just come like that? He saw who is the person who is going to hear. It is none other than Parikshit Maharaj, who is such a great devotee of the Lord. There are two kinds of classes of men. One is godly, the other class is godlessly. Not that they have less God. Everyone is part and parcel of the God. Everyone is a spirit soul. What is the difference between these two classes is they both compete. How amazing is it that two classes of men are competing? Come on, it's not so special. Whenever there is an entrance exam, so many people compete, right? NEET, GATE, CAT, BAT, GMAT, so many things. There's so much competition is anyway there. Maybe is it part of life? So there are two classes of men. One class of men are godly. Other class is godlessly. What is the competition going on? The competition here is that godly want to serve the Lord. They want to give their best to the Lord. In that way, they want to give everything, whatever they have, as an offering to the Lord. And then there is other class of men who are godlessly. What is their business? To take. One wants to give service, the other one wants to take service. One is doing selfless service, other one is demanding selfish service from everyone. So this Srimad Bhagavatam can elevate our consciousness to come to that platform where we can appreciate the glories of godly people. Maybe you can start and stop and start. Srimad Bhagavatam, this Bhagavat Puran, has 10 divisions. Atra Sarga Visargascha, Sthanam Poshanam Uta, Manvantareshanu Katha, Nirodha Muktir Ashraya. You may know that, or you may want to know that, how everything came. Always there is so much confusion how everything got created. Huh? What is this? What is this culture killer? How it got created? No, we are not talking about this creation. We are talking about the real creation. We are talking about that creation which Lord Brahma created. No, even we are talking about that creation which helped Brahma to create. We all know that there is Guna Avatar. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma is the creator. Narad Muni approached his dear father, Lord Brahma, and asked, "Oh Lord, you are the Lord of everything, you have created everything." And Lord Brahma simply said, "Oh my son, it's not me, I am not the creator. I am just a secondary creator." Which means if someone is building a house, is he building as the first creator or the second creator? Huh? Who is the first creator? Who is the primary creator? I still remember Ambika Mata's answer. That is the light, supreme power. The creator of everything is the light. I'm sorry. I just remember that. Who is the real creator then? From where? What is the primary creation? We may say, for example, this is built with stones. And where is the stone coming from? Coming from a rock. And then where is this rock coming from? Oh, that has been there always. Is it so? Can a rock be there for always? No, it came on once upon a time when there was a big bang that happened. Or there are so many ors who the godless people can create, so many guesswork. It is said that if one wants to know who is the genuine father, we don't have to do so many tests. It's very simple. Go and ask the mother, she will genuinely say. It is said that the Vedas are the personification of the Lord. So if we want to understand the Lord, we can just refer to Vedic knowledge. And the essence of everything, including not just Vedas, but the Vedantas, Itihasas, Puranas, everything is in Srimad Bhagavatam. Saying so, it makes us appreciate the greatest work that even Vyasadeva himself said, I am not happy after everything I have written. If after everything is there, I am still not happy. Because Kali Yuga, the Yuga, the Iron Yuga, or is it called Stone Yuga? Or let's say Kali Yuga, is so bad. In this Yuga, the people are not living like thousands of years. That's why if someone is telling that Lord Ramachandra has ruled for 60,000 years, hey, are you crazy? I know people who lived only for 100 years, 150 years, maybe some Naga Babas or some sadhus. Come on, how is it possible he can rule for so long? Immediately then we start discarding. Why? Because we are like this Dr. Frog. You may have heard this Dr. Frog. Anyone heard? Who is the Dr. Frog? No, we are not talking about doctors, Srishti. We are talking about Dr. Frogs who have done immense research, how this universe is, how this planets are, and everything. And after doing all these things, still, when someone is telling, hey, there is still a lot to know, he says, is it? There's so much. No. This Dr. Frog, a frog, is in a well. Not, I think maybe this size of a well. The frog, all of a sudden, when there was a big tsunami, a frog from ocean, Antarctic Ocean, that fell into the same well. And then when this happened, and this frog started telling, you know what, hey, there is so much water outside. Hey, I can't accept it. How can there be so much water? There is so much water. I can't imagine there is more water than this, because right from my birth till now, I didn't see something. How can I accept it? No, 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 you know what? This is so much. And then this frog got interested. It started asking, is this big? Is it this big? No, no, this is bigger than that. Yeah, come on, ocean water is so much, so much. And then, is it this big? This big? No, no, even not that. It started expanding, and couldn't expand, it just died. We are also expanding our understanding to only get more and more bewildered. But anyway, that's not part of our the theme of the day, because we want to know how Varaha they've expanded. So in this Srimad Bhagavatam, there is this Canto 3. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3 is discussing about Sarga, and Canto 4 is telling about Visarga. Visarga means secondary creation. So when everything was created, there was this, we know that from Garbhodakashayi Vishnu's navel comes this lotus, and on that lotus was the first living being, the most intelligent being, Lord Brahma. He had 4 heads. Chaturmukha Brahma. He saw all around him, but he didn't see anything. Maybe at least here we have lights. For him, it was pitch dark. He didn't see anything, but because he has this inclination to do something, which means every being like us, we always have this urge to do something. We want to do something or the other, this or that. We want. So Lord Brahma also had this thought: I should do something, but I don't know what. He was thinking so deeply. It is said that first of all he tried, where is he? He went through all these 14 planets, and he saw what is this. Finally, he heard 2 words: tapa, tapa, 2 letters, tapa. Then he understood. Yeah, the beauty of Sanskrit language is, maybe if you have kids here, maybe you can take in the back, yeah, so that kids can find it little easy. Yeah, thank you. So we can see that tapa, I mean, the Sanskrit language is so beautiful that it's not that you give a word to a thing, but the thing itself has this sound, vibration, which comes as a word, Sanskrit. Vriksha means, yeah, we may think we have given a name to the tree. No, Vriksh itself is tree. Tapa immediately meant it is to perform austerity and penance. So Lord Brahma, he did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. You know what? He tried creating, and then he started creating. That's how he became creator. But in this creating business, he was doing little experiment. Huh? He created, and something didn't survive. Huh? He created, we know that as part of his creation, when he started coming into the existence, then there was this 4 Kumaras. The 4 Kumara, Sanaga, Sanandana, Sanatana. Huh? Did I miss someone? Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandan, Sanat Kumar. Yeah. 4 sons. That was his first creation, apart from other things, but first creation he thought. Why? Because he was guided by the Lord's vision that, okay, you are here, you expand the creation. And the 4 Kumaras, they said, oh, Father, it's so nice, but we are not interested in this. What we are interested is always being absorbed in the thoughts of the Lord. That is what we want. Huh? And that's why we don't want to get into this grihastha life, marriage, children. Come on, the married ones are thinking, when is the freedom when I can again be myself alone? Come on, boring, huh? No, no, I was telling about here. Just The Grahasthas are thinking. So they know very well because they were already liberated. Because they are liberated, they want to be liberated, no risk at all. So what happened? The Kumara said, we don't even want to grow. We want to just like be like kids, like 5 years, so that we don't even think about all these different thoughts that may come and one day we may marry. No, we want to stay like this, and that's it. The four Kumaras they left. Brahma created Narad Muni. Narad Muni, Narayan, nothing else. So he left. In this process of creation, then the turn came when he created. And then Manu was very, very loyal to his father's dreams. Huh? So what Manu did was, yeah, after Manu was born, then he was married to Shatarupa. Yeah, with Shatarupa, Swayambhu Manu had begotten 5 kids, 3 daughters and 2 sons. In this, we see that the 3 daughters are Akuti, Prasuti, Devahuti. Oh, and then came 2 sons who are Uttanapada and Priyabrata. Huh? It is so nice, but after that, they came to Lord Brahma and asked, how can we serve you? The challenge was that he said, my dear son, I am so happy that you have come and asked. You have come and asked because the work I give to Kumaras, they have uh, they have just gave excuse and left. But you are so loyal that you have come. Who's that? Needs attention. Oh, maybe did she hurt or oh? If possible, if one of the parent is there, I can suggest to take in the small private room, so that yeah, once she feels comfortable, there is one immediate green door, and in that you can attend to her. Yeah. Okay. Immediate before. So when this was like that, we can understand that Swayambhu Manu was asked that all just continue expanding this progeny so that all the living creatures, beings, everyone can come, and then in that way, this is how you can serve me. Make sure that you maintain religion, make sure that you continue to expand progeny. Yeah? So this is what he has guided. Maybe it's echoing a bit. Hari. Yes, I think it is okay. Maybe little low. Yeah. Then Swayambhu Manu asked an interesting question. Oh father, I would continue to do that. But where is earth? In fact, uh, it is so nice that I can expand in this service, but we need earth. And this earth somehow it has got completely submerged in Patal Lok. Yeah, we know this 14 planetaries, or we can say 3 planetary systems, Bhur, Bhuvar, and Patal. In the Patal Lok, it is there. And can you please help me? Swayambhu Manu is asking his father. He is asking his father to help. That's okay. So he's asking his father, please help me so that this once the earth comes up, then he can do. Just like how Narad Muni asked, are you the supreme creator? Where Brahma said not. In this case, What happened is Brahma was thinking what to do. Creation is easy, right? I have created, but what happened is the maintenance. Oh, it's little challenging. Why? Because this planet has gone so deep, I don't know how to get it. While he was thinking, when he was thinking like that, he was so deeply. Hmm, he was not discouraged. Yeah, this is important. He was not discouraged. Oh, now I have a task. Yeah, usually when we come across that there is someone gives us a task, we're thinking how to do it, why should I do it, can I do it, and all these questions. But actually Brahma was thinking how he can accomplish this so that everything can again go in the process, because he was a great servant of the Lord, and in the spirit of service he was looking how to solve, how to engage in the service. This is very important even for us as devotees. We should understand the important principle is that the difficulties will come in our life. When the difficulties are coming, what should we do? It's not that we should curse ourselves, we should not curse the Lord who created, we shouldn't curse the friend who created this, we shouldn't curse the guy who has. No, as devotees we turn, we are not, he was not too much discouraged, but he was only worried how to get out of it, because he had this genuine thought of what to do. All of a sudden there was a small creature that came out from the nostril of Brahma. It is said that the size of this form that came from the nose is something size of the tip of the nail, or no, the the tip of the thumb. And then when it came out, and it immediately started expanding bigger and bigger and bigger. What is this? This was none other than Lord Varaha. There is a lot of glorification. Why? Because initially when this small creature came, this small form came, no one had any clue what is this form. Yeah. And this form, when it started expanding bigger and bigger and bigger, then they understood, oh, it is so wonderful. It is, it can only be Lord. It can only be Lord Vishnu. None other than Lord Vishnu, because he has expanded so gigantically, and this form was called Maya. It was Maya. Yeah. This form was never imagined. Usually we see that how is the form of the Lord is, we see, okay, Lord has four hands, he is holding a club, he is holding a chakra, he is having a lotus flower. What is the fourth one? Shankha. And then depending on which universe the Lord is, accordingly which hand he is holding, it keeps changing. Or we can see maybe the Lord has a form like a two-handed form like Lord Ram. We know that. No, all the rishis who were there, they were thinking, what is this wonderful form, and why this form was so special was the Lord came in the form of a boar. In the form of a boar. Why did the Lord come in the form of a boar? Hmm? And that too, this boar was not normal. Usually it is said, sometimes we may see paintings of Varaha Dev like a divine wild boar or a pig. It is said that the form of the Lord is not just like that one to one. Of course, he is Sukara Rupa, means having a boar form. But this Sukara Rupa was none other than the Lord. And that's why the Lord is also called Yajna Varaha. Why? Because the Yajna personification of the Lord himself came in this form. Which means it is not that Varaha Dev is having these two tusks. These dhamstras are not just like, okay, ordinary teeth. You may have seen when someone is performing a yajna, a havan, we see there are two spoons, shuk and sru. I don't know if you've seen. One is taken to pour the ghee into the other one, and that is what is poured. So it is said these are, in fact, these two spoons. There's a whole nice description about how all this, what is this, his special mouth. There is wonderful description. So it is not just for us, we can see it as Varaha means okay, Varaha form. But for the rishis who are seeing this wonderful form, for them it was very, very inconceivable form. Huh? So this is what Maitreya Rishi is telling to Vidura. I mean, this is a conversation in the third canto where Maitreya Rishi is narrating to Vidura that, oh, there is this time when um, there was this Swayambhu Manu. He wanted to uh, continue creation of the progeny. Then you know what? There's this there is this Shweta Varaha. Shweta Varaha. Shweta means white. Shweta Varaha, this Varaha form was so like a snow white, snowish white form, so in gigantic form. And then, after seeing this, everyone were glorifying, wow. We can see here that then Varaha Swami, then he jumped into this ocean. Now, what is this ocean? Because we are telling on one side it is earth. Earth has lost its balance for whatever reason, and it is now in the patal. With just little understanding, we can see that there are these 14 planets, and there is in the below there is unlimited ocean of water. If you have seen maybe depiction, let's say this is the Anda, it is called Hiranyagarbha. In the Hiranyagarbha, there is this all creation. Actually, it's a shell inside which we can see all these 14 planets in a hierarchy. And then below that is where actually Lord Vishnu is laying down, and where there is this waters on which he is. And this is the waters. And it is said it's unlimited. There's a lot of water like that. Oh, maybe someone can call Mayur Prabhu. Very important call. So Maitreya Rishi is telling to Viduraji that this is the time where this wonderful description of how did the Lord save. We may know that creation is maybe very for research and development it is little exciting, but after creation what is it? It's boring, right? We may see a project is in project stage. When it goes to BAU, let it go on. We may think it is very easy job. Okay. But it's not so easy. This is what we can see from Lord Brahma. Brahma has created, he thought job is done. The next job is actually maintaining it. How to maintain it? No, no, it's not my job. It's Lord Vishnu's job. Let him come. Yeah. Let Vishnu come. Oh, here we see that Lord Vishnu has come in the form of Varaha. And now what is he doing? Is it so easy? Creation, yeah, you just, all the ingredients that are given, you create something. Maintenance, not so easy. We may think just some patchwork here, some patchwork there. We don't have this patching. This patching after some time, no? How many patches we would release? Finally, we say, hey, let's start from scratch. We're not talking about this patching business. We're talking about really maintenance. And it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. Why? Because it needs a lot of intelligence. Why? Because so many influential factors happen. When we are creating, it's okay. But afterwards, when we all come together, we say, no, 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 let's do like this. Someone says, no, let's do like this. Someone else will say, let's do like this. So many questions will come about how to maintain. It's not so easy, isn't it? And then here we can see how Varaha has come. I'll just read just a few verses so that we can see the glorious appearance of Varaha. I don't know if in my bag there is specs. If you can. Already I'm not seeing well, and for this nice lighting. Okay. Okay, here we are. This is very important to understand that, yeah. I'll also read the Falastuti so that we know what are we getting after all. Yeah, very patiently you are all listening and speaking. What do we get that? Here we are talking about, yeah. येषां न तुष्टो भगवान यज्ञो लिंगो जनार्दन तेषां श्रमो हि अपार्थाय यद आत्मा नादृत स्वयं. When Vidraji has asked Maitreya Rishi, he said, "Can you please tell me what did Swayambhu Manu do?" At that time, Maitreya Rishi was so happy because he also is looking for people who have such a great interest to hear Bhagavatam. Huh? It is not just everyone, anyone. No, we also, out of so many people who have seen this flyer, only few of us have come here. Isn't it? Amazing, isn't it? Why is it? We don't have any special reservations and saying, hey, no, don't. No, it is for everyone broadcasted. But we can see how many have come here is shows that it's very rare. Anywhere, it is still very rare. Why? Because to get this mercy, to get this taste is not so easy. So here is saying the greatest goal of hearing is to hear about the pure devotees because they always think of Lord Mukunda in their hearts. So saying so, then this Manu was telling there is this uh, earth is not here, so please help. And then comes this Brahma is contemplating what should I do, and when he was contemplating this small form that came from the nose and then expanded into gigantic form, yeah, then he started seeing. Then the Lord's activities, Lord boar flew in the sky with his tail slashing, with his hard hairs quivering. When this so gigantic form, it jumped into the water. You know what happened? Because it was so big, all the water, all this water which was there in this base, that started going into the holes, the skin holes of Varaha there. And because the form is so big, there was no more water. Everything, water was inside the ears, inside the eyes, inside the skin pores, everything. And then, of course, it see so easy chance. Yeah. So he can just when he came up, yeah, just when he jumped and became, he slashed his tail. And when he slashed the tail, whatever the water was there, just like you may have seen some dog coming from a water, like a lake or a river or a pond, and after coming, it will just slash itself, the body, and all the water will fall. This moment was the most awaited for all the devotees, like rishis, the devatas, including Lord Brahma. What? Why? Because it is so auspicious that this water is falling on them. Why? Because this Varaha Dev is none other than Yajna Purusha. This Yajna personification who has come in the form of Varaha. We all know the value of what is it called? Yajna, sacrifices. The fire sacrifice that we do, where the ghee is poured and all. So this personification has come, and after we know what happens, right? After the yajna is done, there is this water that is sprinkled on everyone. What is said is when someone gets this splash of water on them, and not only Varahas, yajnas, it is said that all one's sins are purified. He becomes clean. What an opportunity! Amazing, isn't it? How can we? I'm very scared. I have done so many things in my life. How to get free from them? Of course, I should genuinely repent. I should genuinely understand. I should not do that. I shouldn't repeat. Huh? I should repent. I shouldn't repeat. Huh? And then what will happen is, oh, these are wonderful opportunities where one can become free from all these things. And then after this Lord Varaha, he has come up. You know how he took this Mother Earth on his tusks. It is said, although transcendent being the Veda, the Lord imitating the action of a boar, searched after the earth by smell. Uh, We may know why should the Lord take this form? Uh, Is it like a Japanese what do you call it? What do we call this magazines called? Yeah, something. No, these are not cartoons. What are these called? No, comics. Comics. Huh? Where we see the art goes in Japanese to a very great extent, with so many figures you can't imagine. So much. Why did Lord appear in this form? Is that he is going into the bottom of this ocean, and how can he see? Huh? When someone is doing a scuba diving, he puts all the glasses so that he then dumps in, and then there is also a light through which he can see. It's not so easy like that. Yeah, the best way is to sense object by smell, isn't it? We can see amazing dogs have amazing smell capacity. We can see pigs also have amazing smell capacity. They can, and in fact, earth. Have anyone smelled mud? Especially when it rains, we see wow. Of course, some may say wow, but it has smell. So Lord is taking this Sukara form in this wild boar, divine boar, huh? And he's going down, and he says, his tusks were fearful. He glanced over the sages who were offering prayers and entered the water. Lord Boar dived into the ocean. It began to roar. He was saying, gurr, gurr, gurr. This sound was so loud. Because just of this loud sound, two high waves appeared like its arms from this ocean. And if praying, oh Lord, please protect me and do not cut me into two pieces. So there was so much, this so strong vibration that was coming from Varaha Dev. And then, cleaving the water with his sharp hooves, the Lord found the limits of the unlimited ocean and saw the earth and personally lifted it. Jai. Huh? Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. No? Huh? There is no earth. Where are we now? All glories to Varaha Dev. Sri Varaha Dev ki. Amazing. It's just because Varaha Dev solved this problem quite in the beginning, that when all this was happening, then the Lord saved the earth, He brought it back to the balance, and then the story goes further, because we have not come across anything about Hiranyaksha, isn't it? Where is Hiranyaksha all in the whole story? I was thinking there is quite some action. Is this everything? In fact, that was itself a big action. Why? Because the Lord, for us, after He did it, is very simple. But just imagine when there is no earth, what Brahma could do. He was completely blank. Huh? And there the Lord comes and He lifts the earth. And it is said that when the Lord has lifted the earth, earth is none other than Bhudevi, Bhumata. She was so happy. She was thinking, it is nice that this has happened, so that the Lord Himself came and He just didn't took like a ball and just throw it. No, He put the earth on the tusks. So which means very very close to His lotus lips. And it is said that the mother is seeing in this way. She was completely rapt to see the darshan of Varahadev while he was just. There was sometimes we may be scared, right? Yeah. Have anyone sat in this roller coasters? We don't know. We have assurance because the guy in the past, nothing happened, so nothing will happen to us. But just imagine this is first time experience. It's a first ride. This is the first ride of Mother Earth. How it would be? You would say, hey, I'm scared. No, she was enjoying the darshan of the Lord, and it is said that when she was so much absorbed in the beauty of darshan of Varahadev, actually she has conceived, and then came this Bhaumasura. Of course, we can discuss about that maybe in some other occasion. Yeah, we know this Satyabhama. Yeah, we know this story, right? That Satyabhama has killed who? Narakasur. This Bhaumasura is none other than this Narakasura. It was that they had that only he should not be killed, but only one condition. Krishna Vishnu said, okay, if mother kills, that's okay. And she was thinking, as a mother, why will I kill my child? Anyway, that is not part of this Leela. So where is this whole topic about Hiranyaksha? Yeah, there is also this Hiranyaksha, and then we in Srimad Bhagavatam it is said that Maitreya Rishi is narrating to Vidura about two Varaha incarnations happened at two different millenniums, but in this bhav of glorifying Varahadev, he just didn't put it in chronological order. He just said this. He just said in actually in Chakshusha Manu time. There is also in Chakshusha Manu millennium the Lord has appeared. Yeah, and in this we can see that Lord has come as Neela Varaha. That is what we will read about or we will discuss about where Hiranyaksha is coming into picture. When it comes to Shweta Varaha, in fact, both there is no difference between Shweta Varaha and Neela Varaha because both are Yajna Varahas only. It is only in different millenniums the Lord has come in His own. Yes, like one day you have put your best fit, which is a white suit. Next day you have come with blue. And the beauty of Lord is all attractive. Whether it is blue or white, He is always attractive. So in different times He has come in different forms, but still it is the same uh, Varaha Swami form. So then Vidura is asking further, what is that? Because you told somewhere that there is in the second canto, we are talking about third canto, second canto where there is chronological description about appearances of the Lord. As the third incarnation, you told that Varaha Dev will appear to do what? To kill Hiranyaksha. Where is the gentleman? Where is he? Can you please tell us? And then comes further. So Lord Varaha appeared splendid with the earth on his tusks. Then with anger, glowing like Sudarshan Chakra, he killed Hiranyaksha. Huh? Like a lion kills an elephant. So Hiranyaksha is the son of Diti. We know, we will come to that. How much time do we have? I mean, unless someone tell me to stop or at least give me indication. By the way, is it everything exciting, interesting? Everyone remembering? Because I'll ask questions. Last 1 hour is only for questions. It's not your questions, it's my questions. See, when we are hearing to Bhagavatam, we forget time unless we have some beeps and all those things. But it's so amazing that we are so much absorbed in the Katha. You enjoy? You like it? Yeah, what's your good name? Avni. See? Avani. Nice time. We go forward, yeah. We want to know what happened after all in different yugas. So here it says Hiranyaksha is the son of Diti, who is the daughter of Daksha. Diti had so many daughters. No, did I say Diti? Daksha has so many daughters. In that 13 daughters he has given to Kashyapa. Uh, Kashyapa Prajapati. Kashyapa is the progenitor where his service was to expand the population. So for that he had 13 wives. In that there is Atidi, there is Diti, there is Kadru, there is um, Vinata. Vinata is the mother of snakes, no? Vinata is mother of snakes and Kadru is mother of Garuda. I mean, So I mean, in this 13 wives, there is Diti. Diti had two sons. We'll come to that later. So this is who belongs to, that happened in Chakshusha Manu. That is in the sixth Manu that happened. We are now in Swayambhu Manu. Hmm? So this Varaha who killed Hiranyaksha appeared in Chakshusha Manu and is called Neela Varaha. At that time he came in that wonderful form. That time what is the urgency, we will discuss that later. But let's proceed. When the sages saw this Varaha who has took, we are talking about again Sweta Varaha. Huh? When the Lord took, and then everyone, all were seeing this wonderful form and they were glorifying his thing. He's saying, how wonderful form you have. The skin is Vedic hymns, the bodily hair is Kusha grass, eyes are like geese, four legs, which are four actions of these are all descriptions of yajna, and that is the yajna personification of the Lord in Varaha Swami. You are the object of all the somas and asomas sacrifice. You are bound by devotion expressed in sacrifice. Miscreants cannot see this form of sacrifice. Very, very important. We may see, right? We may go to a nice yajna. We may see someone is pouring ghee. Someone is putting all this havish on, what is this? Paddy, paddy grains? Yes. Or yeah, bananas or fruits. Hey, what are you guys doing? Fruits are for eating, right? Ghee is for what? Ghee is for what? Cooking. What are you doing all this? No, it's not easy to understand. It is very, very rare to understand. Why? Because to understand this subject, we have to mature our consciousness. And what does that maturing is actually to become devotional. When we become devotional means we are getting interested to hear the katha of the subject matter, then we become devotional. It is not that if I am wearing, what do you call this, huh? Raksha. It is not if we have, not Raksha, we call this metal kada, kada. Huh? It's not with that or with tabis or with some kind of, yeah. If we do, yes, of course, these are also described in Vedas, so definitely they are to be. But where is the devotion? Devotion means bhava. Bhava means to have a genuine emotion towards the love of Lord. That is bhakti. Remaining everything is more or less drama in the name of bhakti. Yeah. Maybe it's too strong to accept it, but the fact is that bhav, when bhav is there, all these things are secondary. The first thing is coming bhav, because just like a mother, she has so much love and care to his child, or to her child, even if she is rich or poor, doesn't matter. Patram pushpam phalam toyam. If she is having whatever to offer the child, she is happy. If the child is happy, she is happy. If the Lord is happy, the devotee is happy. No, no, no. It is different. The Lord is happy if devotees are happy. Which means if we are happy, the Lord is happy, and if the Lord is happy, we are happy. This means we can eternally be happy. That's what we talk about, the pure bliss times. Yeah, whatever you have seen in the lower. Why we say this pure bliss times is, this bliss is not just coming for an hour or one day or 2 days. This can increase anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipadam purnamrit aswadanam. When we are engaging in the chanting process of the Lord by remembering the name of the Lord, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam, Iti Pumsat, Arpita Vishnu, Avalakshana. These are these 9 kinds of devotional practices one can do. It starts with Shravanam. So here we are seeing that miscreants cannot see this form of sacrifice. That is the reason when we see a Varaha avatar, we may see him as a pig. How can the Lord come in a pig form? A pig, I have seen so many slum areas where the pigs are horrible. They are so much absorbed The sizes might be so big. Yeah? They are so much absorbed, whether there is a rain or no rain, doesn't matter, wherever. Huh? And why is the Lord taking this form of a pig? What does He want to show? What does He want to do? It is not possible to understand unless we are hearing the tikas, the commentaries of the previous acharyas who have said what is bhakti, who is the real Lord, what is the real understanding of it. Rather, if we challenge this, when we say miscreants, miscreant means I challenge the existence of the Lord. There is no Lord, come on. I challenge it. Yeah, the challenger is already there. It is not just, it is said that the challengers are not there just in this yuga in 21st century in February, are we still? Yeah, February 2025. The challenges were there even in Chakshusha Manu time it was there, Swayambhava Manu time it was there. The challengers are ever eager. As I said, two classes of people. My first question, who are those two classes? Huh? Godly and godlessly. Godly people are there and godless people, they deny God. They just simply deny the existence of God. Why? Because then they can enjoy life like king size with no problem. So, after the Lord has come with the earth, they offered obeisances, they said, worshipable by universal prayers and Vedic hymns and sacrificial ingredients. And with earth on your tusk, you appear like an elephant holding a lotus flower with its trunks, a huge mountain decorated with clouds, like parents. You and your wife, the earth in whom you invested your own potency, are our father and mother. All the rishis are saying, who else but you could deliver the earth? But it is not very astonishing. This is not at all wonderful. For us, we are thinking, wow, what a wonder, right? The sages are saying, hey, it's yeah, for Lord, what is difficult? Huh? For us, it is wonderful if it is very, very difficult to do, right? But for Lord to do this thing is nothing. So the rishis are saying, you have done such a great thing, but it is not so wonderful. Why? Because you can do many more things like this, or even many more greater than this. We, the inhabitants of Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, have also been purified by the auspicious drops of water sprinkled from the shaking of your body made of the Vedas. Your wonderful activities are unlimited, apara karmanaha, unlimited and unimaginable. Non-sensual people consider them limited. Please bestow your good fortune on conditioned souls who are bewildered by your powerful Maya. Please, please bless. All they are saying, please bless us. Why? Because it's very, very rare opportunity to see the Lord. Oh, huh? It's not so easy. Huh? We may think, oh, I can see the Lord. No, unless the Lord Himself gives His causeless mercy, we can't see. And when they all saw the Lord in such a wonderful form, they said, please bless. Of course, because the water sprinkled on us has purified us, but what they are saying is, please bestow good fortune on conditioned souls who are bewildered by your powerful Maya. That is the greatness. Their compassion is that they want the welfare of not only them. At that time, they were there. What about people like us? Now comes the Halastuti, if you want to know. The Lord then placed the earth on the water and departed for his own abode. The Lord is pleased. The Lord who destroys the material existence of a devotee becomes very pleased with one who hears this pastime with devotion. Everyone, we have put our devotion. Any questions? No, questions can be there, but devotion is also there. No? That is important. No blessing is unobtainable when the Lord is pleased with someone. There is nothing impossible. There are people who are so much interested in material things. They can also go to the Lord. That is not so much appreciated, but still, if one has that conditioning, they can still go. The Lord gives him his own abode to unalloyed devotees. For non devotees, If they just take shelter, na, okay, I want to live here for a long time, many lifetimes, yeah, he can give all that. But for devotees, he gives his own abode, residence in his own abode. Who other than, very important, who other than a non-human could refuse to hear the nectarian topics of the Supreme Lord that deliver from material pangs? Who is that non-human? Means, if we say we are humans, which we definitely say, come on, of course we may say we are social animals, but we recognize we are not that social animals based on instincts, but we really feel, no, we are better than those kind of real animals. So it is said that ko nama loke purushartha saravit pura kathanam bhagavat katha sudham. This nectarian katha, who doesn't want it? Everyone being, if one is doesn't want it, he is not a human. These are not my words, that's why I'm reading from here. You may not think, why are you so proud? No, no, these are the words of the Amala Puran. Spotless, there is no spot in this. This is absolute truth. Satyam Param Dhimahi. This is absolute truth. There is no cheating business. There is no, what is it called, Kaitava Dharma. There is nothing like, hey, I want to cheat something and then earn something. Parikshit, Shukadev Goswami didn't speak that because Shukadev Goswami was happy wherever he was. He was just going from house to house and staying there for a time of how much it takes to milk a cow. That too not for his benefit but for the householder benefit. Such a personality is telling about Bhagavatam. Till now we have covered only one part. By the way, how much time we have? 15 minutes?
6 o'clock till 6 o'clock.
Okay. How are we with energy? Can we go on? Raise your hands. Yeah? I can't see anyway, so. No, thank you. Srishti, all fine? Yeah. We can go on? Yeah, no choice. Hari Bol! Yeah, everyone, once again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is our small exercise so that we can be awake. Yeah, please don't expect too much that, yeah, you can take a break and go around. I know what happens. So we are talking about what is this Neela Varaha. It's very nice to know the glories of Neela Varaha. We have to understand what happened once upon a time. There was this Kashyapa Muni. He had 13 wives, and in that Athidi is the mother of gods. And then there is Diti. Uh, she was very sad. She was very sad. She was so sad. Why? Because all her, I mean, as I said now, all these 13 are sisters. They are daughters of Daksha Prajapati, and all these 13 daughters, yeah, they were sisters. It was only Diti who didn't had any progeny. She was childless. It is always difficult, na? Something when we don't have, we feel oh bad. Some who have kids, they think, oh, when my kids will finish all his when will I finish all my responsibilities? So nice, so that I can go on a retirement vacation. All these things. Anyway, so Diti didn't had children, child. So what happened was one day she was feeling very bad. I'm just she was feeling very sad for that, and then yeah, Mrityo, this is what happens by hearing. Oh, this goes further. We are talking about what happened was by hearing these topics from the sage Narada, the sage. mm, we get to know what happened. Why in those days also there were people who are very aggressors. Yeah, now we think, hey, now the people are not disciplined, people are very harsh, and all these things. We are talking about that time where Diti, she is the daughter of Daksha, being afflicted with desire because she wanted to have children. So she went and asked Kashyapa, son of Marichi, and yeah, it was the time when she wanted to ask. It was the time when Kashyapa Muni was so deeply absorbed in doing sadhana. In when we are doing our devotional life, we are also doing rigorous sadhana, and then all of a sudden some disturbance come. It's so difficult. Here Kashyapa Muni was so much absorbed, he's in a dhyana, he was so much in samadhi state, and that at that time the sun was setting, and the sage was sitting in trance after offering oblations. Yeah. And then at that time what happened? Diti, Diti came and she said, "Oh Natha, oh my dear husband, oh learned one, Cupid is taking his arrows and distressing me forcibly as a mad elephant. Huh? And then troubles, a mad elephant, it troubles a banyan tree, right? Not banana tree. So it is so painful that this Kandarbha, this Kamadev is so strong. This Kamadev has Kandarbha, he has Ananga, he has, yeah, Madana. Yeah, these are the names, there are 5 names. And so he's shooting. He's also called, there is a word which says that he has 5 arrows. That is his name. I forgot. So what are these 5 arrows? He has the arrows of touch, smell, yeah, scent. Yeah, we have this 5. Taste. Anyway, so here he is shooting an arrow of sense of touch, and this touch is so dangerous. So he is taking over me, and then that's why I come to you. So, and she says the duty of a wife is to uh, beget uh, children. Yeah? After all, my father has given me to you. Yeah, and of course, all my co-sisters are blessed. What about me? When are you going to show your mercy on me? So this is what she was asking, and then she was saying, therefore you should be kind towards me by showing me complete mercy. Why? Because by that time already Diti has got affected by so-called envy. What is envy? Envy means if someone has it, I have burning sensation. I have so much burning, though it's winter minus 10 degrees, it's so burning. When others have, I can't bear. We need fire engines. These fire engines, we see, right, when we are coming, there was all these fire engines were running to save somewhere. We are not talking about that fire that can be just extinguished with all what we have. But this envy is so bad that because of envy, she became very distressed. And because she was distressed, why? Because his co-wives had the opulence. What kind of opulence? Children. So she said, please, bless me with kids. Therefore, you should be kind towards me. Why? Because after all, I am also your lawful wife. Huh? So in this way, she approached, and then she said, a woman is honored in this world by the benediction of her husband. And a husband like you will become famous by having children because you are meant for expansion. Kashyapa, Prajapati means Kashyapa's service itself was what? To expand population. So by that people only will know great about you. And then saying so, she said, in days long ago, our father, these are further details. I'll go to the point, very important point. O lotus eyed one, kindly bless me by fulfilling my desire. When someone is distressed, approaches a great person, he should be honored. Yeah? So I'm in great distress, so please save me. Huh? And in this way, Maitreya Rishi is telling to Vidura that this Diti, because of so much contamination of lust, we talked about one quality, envy. What is the envy? That I don't have, others have, that is painful. The second pain is kama, the lust. Matsara and kama, these are two very dangerous. And then it can also go more. Yeah? It can also go to anger, it can also go to greed, it can also go to so many madness. Yeah? Here what happens is, therefore, poor and talkative, and was pacified by son of Marichi in suitable words. Now, Kashyapa Muni is telling very, very important principles for Grihasthas. He is saying, oh my dear wife, huh? It's Satyuga, it's possible. He said, oh, I shall forthwith gratify whatever desire you have. Why? He says, good reason. The reason is, the importance is because you are a good wife. This material world is such a dangerous place. It's so painful, so difficult, so dangerous. It is not easy to navigate through this ocean which has lot of sharks and crocodiles like people, and sense enjoyment can be quite disturbing. So a dharma patni means a person who is lawfully uh, becomes your better half. The husband is taking the protection and shelter of wife. So I am so much fortunate that because of you, I am able to save myself from all the disturbances of this world. So to cross, we need a support in the form of uh, a wife. This is what Parikshit is saying. Sorry, Kashyapa is saying. He's saying, a wife is so helpful that she is called better half of a man's body because of her sharing in all auspicious activities. Hmm? And further, it says that just as a fort commander is protecting the whole palace, similarly, a wife is protecting or guarding a husband. And of course, he also goes little into flattering to pacify her because, hey, don't be so much worried. Yeah? We'll fulfill whatever is your desire. A queen of the home, O queen of the home, we are not able to act like you, nor could we repay you for what you have done, even if we worked for our entire life. See, he's going saying, even if we work for entire life, we can't repay you. To repay you is not possible even for those who are admirers of personal qualities. Forget about me. This is what he says. And saying so, Esha Ghoratama Vela. He's saying, I can fulfill your desire, but remember one thing. It is said, Esha, this Ghoratama. This is the time, it's very horrible, most horrible. Vela. Vela means time. Why it is so horrible? Because this, okay, this is the time when Ghoranam Ghora Darshana, ghostly people are going. Why? Okay, again, who is the kids who need attention in the back? Hare Krishna, is someone attending your kid if they need your attention? Okay, yeah, we'll finish a bit faster. I don't know which big kid or small kid is crying, but small kids we can hear, big kids no. So, anyway, Shweta Mother, you have to tell me. Stop means I'll stop after half an hour, so you have to stay in time. Esha Ghoratama Vela. This is the Ghoranam Ghora Darshana. This is the time where. What is the time? What time are we talking, man? What time? What time are we talking? We are talking about, it is called Uttara Sandhya Kal. We know Sandhya is the time between two. Yeah, we know there are three Kal, morning, afternoon, evening. But the culmination of these two is called Sandhya. There is Purva Sandhya which is in the morning, and there is Uttara Sandhya which is just before the actual evening starts. And it is said that this time there are so many things one should not do. It is said that one should not eat. It is said one should not sleep. It is said one should not mate. So these are three things, and of course there is a whole list. If we go to Manusmriti, there is so many things one shouldn't do. But at least these are the three things one should not do. What are the three things? Eating, sleeping, mating. These three things one should not do. He said this particular time is most inauspicious because it is not that this time is inauspicious. This time is so auspicious. One may think, hey, how can you say time is inauspicious? This time is so auspicious to do devotional things. It is said that, yeah, that is the reason in the temples, in the Arati, there is Sandhya Arati. Yes. Kids who cannot be able to calm down, maybe we need to attend them. Yeah. And at the same time, we'll give opportunity for others to have katha also. Maybe in half an hour we finish. There's this room, I don't know if it's free. Yeah. There's a small room there. Whoever kids want, they may go there. And also there is some, yeah, open space also out. Yeah, who is that who's smiling so nicely? I mean, I'm enjoying, by the way. Ah, Hare Krishna. Huh? Okay, I hope that we don't pause for just alerting. Maybe parents can take care better. So, this is not the right time. He says, horrible looking ghosts and constant companions of the Lord of Ghosts. It said, Bhuta, Bhuteshanu Charani. Bhuteshanu. Who is this Lord of Ghosts? It said Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva, who is so kind enough that, okay, if we are civilized people, there is Lord Vishnu who is taking care. Okay. There are so many who are uncivilized, or there are so many who have misused their life opportunity to progress in devotion, and they would have committed suicides or whatever. They may not get a body in the next life. Why? Because they have abused the existing body, because they have misused, they have just sacrificed the opportunity. That's why they are struggling in the form of ghosts. We may talk about pretas, we may talk about all horror movies you may come across, would have many names, Dhakini, Shag. No, even pretas also exist, which means a soul which didn't get a body. A soul that didn't had a gross body becomes ghost. And Lord Shiva is so merciful. Why? Because he is giving shelter to all. That's why he is called Bhutanath. Here is called, and here Bhuta Isha, the Lord of the Ghost. And you know what? Lord of Ghost is, he is none other than your in-law, because Kashyapa's brother is Lord Shiva. He is saying, uh, this particular time will result in punishment from the ghosts and evil spirits who move during this time. Uh, so Lord Shiva has nice mechanism. Actually, it is said that Lord Shiva is so merciful to grant bodies to these ghosts. Huh? One has misused the life, but the ghost, Lord Shiva is saying, if there is someone who is mating during this time, then this evil spirit or the ghost enters into the father and in this conceive a child. So Kashyapa Muni knows, and that's why Kashyapa Muni is telling to Diti that please wait for a few seconds. Why? Because this is not the right time. He said this Sandhyayam, the junction of day and night, we shouldn't do this. And Lord Shiva is traveling at this time, accompanied by ghosts. So for our welfare, he is saying, travels accompanied by ghosts who follow him for their welfare. And now, uh, there is whole description about the glorious form of Lord Shiva, and Kashyapa Muni comes to the point that finally he says, although no one in the material world is equal to or greater than Lord Shiva, and although his unimpeachable character is followed by great souls, he nevertheless remains as if a devil to give salvation to all the devotees of the Lord. It is not that, okay, when he is with ghosts, it means that he is also super ghost. No, he is above that. It is not that his head means he is a more powerful ghost. No, he is the Lord of the ghosts. Huh? It is just like if you are in a prison, the jailer is not a big criminal. It's not that, hey, you are there before I came, so you are a gangster. No. Hmm? So, and finally he says, The demigods like Brahma also follow the ritual rites, hmm, according to what Lord Shiva has said. So Diti was thus informed by her husband, but she was pressed by Cupid for enjoyment, for desire. She thought she had so much urge. What is the difference between urge and desire? Desire means I can wait. Huh? I can wait. If I want to eat gulab jam, no, sorry, if I want to eat srikhand, a good example, I can wait for some time. Huh? No, no, no. If I really want to eat now, otherwise I can't be calm. That is what is urge. And Kashyapa Muni, being a self-realized, self-controlled, he had Vacho Vegam, Manasu Krodha Vegam, Jibha Vedam, Mudra Upastha Vegam. Vegan mean not vegan. Huh? Vega means urge. In Sanskrit, urge is called Vega. Vega means it goes like a rocket, like a, you know, it's not like, like a flower opening. No, it's like a bullet coming. Huh? So he said, please. But then she said no. Then she did what she did. She slowly went more closer to her husband. She pulled the dhoti, please. So then he said, okay, now I have to satisfy. And then thereafter, then afterwards, after conceiving, then Kashyapa Muni took a bath and then he again went into meditation. And now here comes a very important part. Very important part that comes in the life of Diti is very important, relevant for us, because if she would have waited for some time, she would have had a very good progeny. Very good, nice fruit, yeah. Even if there is a delay in the mercy of the Lord, but still it is so worth rather than we try to do some mess, right? Just do our best, Krishna will give the rest. If you don't do, no, 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 I want now. We know what happens, right? If someone becomes a pregnant, then a child who is born at after 9 months, he is a normal kid. If a child is born 5 months, then we know what we call he's not matured enough. Yeah. So here we see that the time is very important and she missed that time. And here what happens? She went nearer to her husband and her face lowered because of her faulty action. Is it so difficult? When Kashyapa Muni knows everything, doesn't Diti know all this? At least she will know, right? Not if not like all everything, but at least how to lead a grihastha life, she should know, right? It's not that, huh? It's not that something is so secretly hidden. But what happens is when this Vega, when this desire, when this, first of all, she was burning because of envy. Second burning was because of lust. And when these two burnings happen, how can one save? It's very difficult. And she, after everything is ceased fired, now she is coming and she is approaching her husband for what? Now she is going to say, she said, hmm? She said, my dear Brahmana, kindly see that my embryo is not killed by Lord Shiva. First request. She knows how Shiva, Lord Shiva is cannot tolerate. What do you call this? Not mistake. Mm, something that is not good, yeah, inauspicious, yeah. If something, he doesn't, so she wanted to first protect her progeny or her own, that she wanted to make sure that it is safe. She said, may Lord Shiva not feel bad about our dealings, and that's why may he not curse me or do something. May Shiva, Lord, may please, so that Lord Shiva can be blessed. And then, I have committed a great offense, not even great, I have committed great offense against him. In spite of knowing that Lord Shiva doesn't like this, what I have done is not right, I have done it. So I feel very bad for it. Hmm? Let me offer my obeisances unto angry Lord Shiva. This is first thing I'm asking, please. And then he goes further. He is all auspicious and forgiving, but his anger can immediately move him to chastise. So he is Bholenath, Ashutosh, all these things, but he is also very, very hot to handle. So better you, my dear husband, you handle him so that I am safe. I really mean I did big mistake. So let him be pleased with us. Huh? And then, after all, Lord Shiva, who is he? He is the husband of Sati. Sati is my sister. So, yeah, may he save me. And then the great sage Kashyapa thus addressed his wife. Very important, he said. Now that because she understood what mistake she has done, and yet she desired the welfare of her children in the world, so he told, because of your mind being polluted, because of defilement of particular time, desire, and because of your negligence of directions what one should do, and because of your apathetic to the demigods, everything was inauspicious. Whatever is done is inauspicious. What has to happen has happened. But huh? But what is the thing he says is very, very important. Next 10 verses are telling only about that. He's saying, at that time, the Lord of the universe, who is well wisher of all living entities, will descend. Huh? You will get two sons who will be like causing all havoc in all corners, all directions of the world. There will be two sons. There will be two sons who can create all mess all over. But listen, they will be destroyed by the Lord, which means it's so amazing that the Lord is coming to protect. In that way, he says that don't worry, though you will have such inauspicious children, they will be taken care by the Lord. They will be killed by the Lord. No, but it is, how can a mother see that a child is killed? So, and then she is saying, huh, it is very good that my sons will be magnanimously killed by the arms of the personality of Godhead with his Sudarshan. O my husband, may they never be killed by the wrath of Brahmana devotees. That is even more painful. And then, a person who is condemned by Brahman or is always fearful to other living entities is not favored, either for those who are already in hell or one who is going to hell. And Kashyapa Muni is saying, because you have lamented for what you have done, the first thing, and because you had so much penitence, you are repenting, and the third thing is you have thought what you want. Because of these three good things, what are the three things? Question 2. What are the three things? Huh? Okay, I repeat again. Three things, remember, very important, because don't we commit mistakes in our life? How can we be saved? First of all, we have to lament. Lamenting is not a weakness. A genuine lamenting makes our heart clean. Lamenting is very important. What is the second I said? Huh? Repenting. What is the meaning of repenting? Is that I will not commit this again. Repenting is something that I did it and I will not genuinely repeat as long as I can. And the third one is deliberation. Really doing what I should do. Thinking, oh, may Lord be merciful. May Lord protect. Please, so that the world can be peaceful. So that is what is acting. What? Not film action. We are telling how should we work out. So, and then it goes further, because of these three things and unflinching devotional service to Lord Vishnu. Fourth one. Yeah, please take all these things. Yeah, because you'll get questions back. Fourth one, what is it? Unflinching devotional service to Lord Vishnu. Fifth, what is fifth? A great adoration to Lord Shiva. Being understanding, hey, Lord Shiva is so great. She had so much adoration to Lord Shiva and the demigods, like Lord Brahma. That, that's why, Diti, because you have all these things, you know what happens? You are so fortunate, so fortunate. I have 5 minutes. I have 5 points. Huh? You are so fortunate that your grandchild will be a great devotee. And I cannot stop in 5 minutes without describing the qualities of this great devotee. Who wants to hear about this great devotee? Who wants to stop me? See, no one stops. Garima Mataji, your hand is still up. Huh? Kashyapa Muni is saying, because you have genuinely repented, because of all these things, because you are a devotee, how can calamities come in life of a devotee even if one devotee makes a mistake? Is it possible? A devotee can make mistake, right? Knowingly, unknowingly, a devotee can make mistake. But why will Lord be so cruel? Huh? Here we can see that Kashyapa Muni is saying that because you have devotion to the Lord, because you are repenting that you will not do all these things again. So, in as your grandchild, there will be a great devotee who is none other than Prahalad Maharaj. Amazing, right? We are talking about two demons, and then we see a great devotee, Prahalad. Huh? So he is saying that Prahalad character is described here. In order to follow in Prahalad is so great. As I said, I can't stop there here. His qualities are amazing. His character is amazing. It is not just we can just see a small 10-minute video about Prahalad or a movie of Prahalad for 3 hours. But if we really want to change our life, not we are talking about, it is said, in order to follow in his footsteps, saintly persons will try to emulate his character by practicing freedom of animosity. Prahlad had no enemies. Just imagine when Hiranyakashipu was so much troubling, still he didn't consider Hiranyakashipu as his enemy. When he was in a Gurukul where all the co-students who were from Asuras, no enmity. Hmm. That is why all the sages come to him to see and follow in his footsteps. It is said, and how just like rectifying the impurities in gold, what is there is a process. Similarly, just to become purified, they just follow how Prahlad Maharaj led life. So great was his character, his life. Such a great will be your grandchild. Everyone will be pleased with him because the Lord, the Supreme Controller, is always satisfied with yat prasadat idam vishwam prasidati yat atmakam sa swadruk bhagavan yashya tasyate ananya drisha. He says that he is always satisfied with the devotee who does not wish for anything beyond him. Which means Prahlad is so much satisfied with Lord, and Lord is so much satisfied with Prahlad. What a combination. Such a great devotee. Savai Maha Bhagavata Mahatma Mahanubhavo Mahatam Mahishta Pravriddha Bhaktya Hi Anubhavitasaye Nivesya Vaikuntham Imam Ihasyati. It is said, the topmost devotee of the Lord will have expanded intelligence and expanded influence. What are these two things? I mean, questions again. A devotee will have expanded intelligence. Right? It is said Vaishnav is Chatur. A devotee is intelligent, not ordinary intelligence. We may want to solve the problems of this world, these problems. A Vaishnav, a devotee of the Lord, is expanded intelligence and expanded influence. We can see how Srila Prabhupada has come to the West and has expanded his whole movement of transforming everything into Krishna consciousness in a span of 11 years. So many centers all around the world, where everywhere there is Harinams, Rath Yatras all over. and will be greatest of the great souls. We are talking about Prahlad Maharaj. Due to the matured devotional service, he will certainly be situated in transcendental ecstasy and will enter the spiritual sky after quitting this material body. So he is a great devotee, he does great things, and then he goes back to the spiritual world. And he is saying, Prahlad qualities. Huh? These are amazing. I mean, when we go to the seventh canto, we can see so many verses telling about the qualities. Here is just a glimpse of his qualities in 3 verses. It is said, Alampata, Alampataha Sheeladharo, Gunakaro, Sheeladharo, Gunakaro, Hrista Paradhaya. It is said that he is having uh, Sheila is it's not just chastity. Sheila means nature, character. Yeah, character. Sheeladhara. Sheeladhara means one who has character. He will be virtuously qualified reservoir of all qualities. He will be jolly and happy with others, distressed in others' distress. So he is happy when others are happy. He is distressed when others are distressed, not the other way. Usually we may see, right? If someone is suffering, we think, hey, I'm not there. I'm enjoying happiness, no problem. Or if I am sad, I'm seeing how can others be enjoying. Hmm. He will be a destroyer of lamentation of all the universes, like the pleasant moon after the summer sun. So, and it goes that Antarbahishchamalam Abja Netram Swa Puru Shechan Grihita Rupam Pautram Tava Shri Lalana Lalamam Drishta Spurat Kundala Manditanam. He says, your grandson will be able to see inside and outside the Supreme Lord, whose wife is beautiful goddess of fortune. The Lord can assume the form desired by the devotee, and his face is always beautifully decorated with earrings. Saying it further, he says, hearing that her grandson, all of us know we want to end on a good note. huh? Hearing that her grandson is a great devotee, Diti, huh? And that her son would be killed by Krishna, Diti was happily pleased in mind. And then what happened? If you want to know, be here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is also a program. Who knows there's tomorrow is a program? Very few. Tomorrow we'll have this katha continuation. We just scratch the surface of the Neela Varaha because we have not discussed who is Hiranyaksha, why did Varaha come, and when he came, what happened? Who wants to hear? It's just online. We don't have to travel anywhere. It's very easy. Just turn on to yeah, Zoom television, and then you can be having part of it from 9 o'clock to 10:30. Yeah, if you would like to join, you can get the cards. I think I have some. You can get connected because you can't miss it. Tomorrow, today we just it was. What is this called? Ambika Mataji? Adivas. Adivas. This is just like a Adivas means we are just tuning to the festival. On the night before the festival, we just come together and tune our mind about the festival. This is just a tuning. Tomorrow is the real festival, the appearance of Lord Varaha, Varaha Dwadashi. And we will go through understanding the valor. Why did Lord come as Varaha Dev? Today we just talked about one reason. Tomorrow we are going to talk about why did he come? Why actually Hiranyaksha came? Is it only because Diti's fault? Is it only Diti's fault? No. No. There is no destiny. There is also more to it. You have to come then tomorrow. No choice. There's so much. Today we just covered only one story, one reason. One reason why Lord Varaha had come. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about two more important reasons. Two reasons are there, and then when it is said, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyakva deham punarjanmam naiti ma veti. So Arjuna, it is said, Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, he is telling, one who hears to the appearance and the pastimes of the Lord, Janma karma cha me divyam. We are not talking about karma of some ordinary person. We are talking about the divine nature of and the activities of the Lord. Janma karma cha me divyam. Evam yo veti tatvatah. When we understand the nature of these pastimes, this is so nice. Stories are nice. We can at least, if I would have given a talk about karma mimansa, no one will be here. If I would talk about Manusmriti, no one will be here. Why? Because this is so dry, so dry. If I'm going to tell a list out all the rules and regulations we follow, not for me. I want to have something freestyle, a little more freedom and doing work. So we want to have that. And amazing, Bhagavatam is amazing. Huh? I don't know how many of you know that we are doing Bhagavatam every day. We are reading Bhagavatam every day. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. In the evening 8:30, so that we close all our day-to-day business, and then we get into the katha. People may think, hey, night time, it is the time of tamogun. How can, let's make it sattva, even beyond sattva. Why? Because when we are reading, connecting to this, we will have good dreams. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist, is it correct, or a psychologist. I'm not that, where I say, hey, read a good book when you sleep. When we hear this, we can see how amazing our evenings, will be, and how fresh our days will be. This is what we are doing. And then, as part of this Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, anyone can join from any place. Any place. People are joining. One can join that. We just started how? We finished one canto, we are just coming to the second canto. Yeah, feel free to join. So we can see that Janma karma cha me divyam evam yaveti tattva. We have to understand the nature of this story. It is not just storytelling. We have to understand why, what is the nature of it. And what is the benefit? Huh? What is the benefit of hearing it? Tyakva deham punarjanma. When we leave this body, we don't have to, we will not take birth again in this world. It is said this world is dukkhalayam ashashvatam. We don't want to suffer. Yeah, suffering enough, man. Tyakva devam punarjanmam naiti mameti sarjana. He says there is no rebirth again. Best, it's a ticket back to Godhead, to the Vrunda, to Vaikuntha. Who want this escape? Huh? Who want this, what do you call this, special ticket? All of us want. There is, all of us want. We are looking for even fast track. We want a fast track ticket. With that fast track ticket, we can just simply. Huh? Who loves to be struggling? No, come on. We don't. Enough struggle. As long as we can't remember the Lord, struggle. What is the purpose of struggle? No use. Anyway, so tomorrow we will be going through the remaining two wonderful reasons and also discuss the appearance of the Lord. With that appearance, we will understand the tattva, nature, and then with that, I told only, it is amazing that this Varaha incarnation had two Falastutis. We know what is Falastuti, right? Falastuti means the fruit of hearing to this Katha. We have two. One we already covered when we were discussing Shveta Varaha. Not this Shveta. No? Shveta Varaha. Then tomorrow we'll discuss once again. We understand what is the meaning of Varaha itself. The meaning of Varaha, when we say Varaha, what itself it means. And then with that we seek the blessings of the Lord, that if someone is celebrating a birthday, the person is so happy that he want to host a party, a feast, right? And then what happens? He invites all his friends, and he's in a mood of giving, 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 isn't it? In that mood, the Lord will be tomorrow because it is his birthday. What do we want? Let's ask. Let's join the party first. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for your time. वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः वृंदरा श्रीमद्भागवतम की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण आई डोंट नो योर 5 minutes are over.
There are three announcements. Yeah. One is like we have a lot of japamalas. If anyone inclined to do that japa, they can take.
If someone can bring and show, then it's better to explain, because there are so many who are very very interested in devotion, and I can see that. I mean, not I'm an astrologer, or not that I'm a face reader. I'm seeing the way that you are so attentive. It's not so easy to sit so long, right? Because you have sat so long itself shows you have genuinely conquered. What is it? Huh? Con-
Same thing. I was just saying that you conquered the kingdom.
no, I'm saying you have conquered your own conditioning. Yeah, yeah. The kingdom, yeah, we have conquered our own kingdom, which is made of lots of desires, comforts. But yes, there are books here. Please take home if you would like to read what we are talking. This is not just, don't see this as a spiritual. If you are a trier, and I need to have